Alan's on his way to Dundee to see if she can tell him anything about his grandfather's life.
Today is day one of my quest for Tommy Darling. And I'm excited. I'm really, I feel a bit like Miss Marple, hunting down clues. And the fact that my mum might have some clues that she doesn't even realise she does, that's exciting too.
His parents, Mary Darling and Alex Cumming, were married in 1958 and divorced 20 years later. They had 2 sons, Tom and Alan.
Hi, Mary Darling.
Hello, lovely to see you. How are
You too. I'm good.
Mary's father, Tom Darling, was born in 1916. He was orphaned at the age of 2 and brought up by an aunt. By the time he was 17, he had left home and joined the army.
So, Mum, what do you remember about your dad?
Well, not an awful lot, really, because, I mean, the last time I would have seen my father, I would have only been about 8 or 9.
He was always in the military.
Well, he started off in the Cameron Highlanders, and he was stationed in Inverness, and that's where he met Granny.
20-year-old Tom Darling married Alan's grandmother, Margaret Noble, in 1937. Mary was born a year later, followed by 2 more children. But despite his growing family, Tom rarely returned home from duty.
Where did he go, do you know?
Well, he went to several places. He was in France and Burma, and
What did he do?
he was a courier with a motorbike transferring dispatches and that.
So what's this got to do with it?
Now, read that.
Services Trial, 1939. Is that something he won?
Obviously, yes, he'd entered some trials and he had won this pewter jug.
For his bike?
Yes.
So he's a biker.
This is his certificate of service.
An excellent type. Honest, sober. That's unusual in our family. and trustworthy.
Beg your pardon.
And is thoroughly reliable. Wow, it doesn't get much better than that.
This is one of his medals for bravery in the field.
When did he get this?
To be very honest, I haven't looked into that or what that medal was for.
The last time Mary saw her father was on one of his rare visits home just after World War II. She was 8 years old and would never see him again. All she knows is that a few years later he left the army and joined the police force in Malaya, where he died in 1951.
What were the circumstances of his death?
It was confirmed that he had been cleaning a gun. It had still a bullet in it, and seemingly it was when he was cleaning the gun that the accident happened, and he was killed outright.
I didn't realise that about cleaning the gun part.
Mm-hmm.
I just think this must be quite a big deal for you because it's your dad. How does it feel that you might actually get more of a picture of who he was?
Well, it would be lovely because, you know, there are times that I've thought of things and wondered. So I think maybe it would just close off that for me altogether, you know, just to be able to say that's the way it was and that was his life.
I don't know. I'm not convinced. I don't think it makes... I don't know. I mean, she seems quite clear that that's how he died and it was an accidental thing and that's what the death certificate said. I guess I just feel that the years preceding his death are so unclear, unlucid. So I think I want to actually catalogue properly his military career. So I think I need to go and find out about the Cameron Highlanders.